Hey kids, today we're going to dig these dinosaur bones out of some sand and then we're going to build the T-Rex skeleton. Let's open up the box and see what is inside. So we have the bag of dinosaur bones. They look pretty realistic. We have a fact sheet and some building instructions. I'm going to use this digging tool to locate the bones, and I'm going to use a brush to carefully remove the sand. Let's start looking for our first dino bone. The name T-Rex means tyrant lizard, and he lived almost 70 million years ago. I can feel something. Can you see that? What could this bone be? I'm going to use the brush now to get a closer look and see if we can identify this bone. This looks like a part of T-Rex's rib cage. Let's keep digging. T-Rex was a carnivore, which means he ate meat. He was one of the fiercest predators to have ever lived. We've found another bone. It looks like we've found part of T-Rex's skull. Can you see his teeth? Did you know that a T-Rex had 60 teeth? That's a lot, and they were huge, about the same size as a banana. I think we've found the next bone. Let's take a closer look. This bone is much smaller than the rib cage we found. Do you know what part of the dinosaur this might be from? I think this is T-Rex's leg. Which bone will we find next, do you think? Oh, I can feel something. It's T-Rex's arm. Their arms were so short they couldn't even reach their own mouth. Someone who studies dinosaur bones is called a paleontologist. And paleontologists use brushes like I am now to carefully preserve any bones they might find during excavation. I wonder which bone we'll find next. I think we've found one. This bone is buried deep, so I'm going to use my hands to push away some excess sand. This bone looks interesting. Do you know what part of the dinosaur we're looking at now? This is T-Rex's spine. I can see toes. Do you know which bone this is? It's T-Rex's other leg. This dinosaur could run 32 kilometers per hour. That is fast. Let's see if there's any more bones around here or if we've found them all. Maybe we'll start looking over here. What's this? It's buried deep. I'm going to use my hands to scrape away some of the sand. Ah, this looks similar to a bone we found before. What do you think we're looking at here, kids? It's the other half of T-Rex's ribcage. Whoa! I can see teeth! This is more of his skull. And here's another bone! It's his upper jaw and his lower jaw. That means we've found all the parts of his skull now. Let's make sure we haven't missed any bones. Have a good search through here. What's this? We've just found T-Rex's other arm. The only place we haven't dug is in this corner over here. What is this? This bone feels very long. Which part of T-Rex could have been quite long? Do you think this might be his tail? I'm going to check one more time to make sure we haven't missed any bones, and then we're going to start building our skeleton. let's start building the skeleton. I'm super excited to see how this turns out. Right, we have the rib cage, the back legs, his arms, we have the spine and the tail and his skull, which is what I'm going to start building first. His mouth opens and closes. That's so cool. Now I'll join his rib cage onto his spine. And it looks like his front legs just clip in easily here. Yep. I'll attach his tail and then his legs. That wasn't too hard at all. We did it! Here is the fully built T-Rex skeleton. How awesome does he look? He even stands up so you could put him on display somewhere. That was so much fun digging him up and putting him together. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.